Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, you Akim, to push this word in truth and the sincerity. This is things for you to consider, you know. Me driving, my thoughts, you know, what's going on around the world, in which we should be measuring the times digitally, because we see all these prophecies coming to pass. Now, we see the prophecies of, you know, floods and earthquakes and uproars of the people, but I'm also teeth of wild beasts, because here it is, it was a flood in China, and you had some farm-raised crocodiles, over 70 of them escaped, and they missing. They captured a few, but the majority of them, they in the deep lakes of these floods, and they can't be captured. So the Chinese people are ordered to stay off the streets, because the streets are flooded, and they roaming, and these crocodiles are roaming the streets, swimming through the streets. And that's spirits created for vengeance, which is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. So we got a lot of things happening, and also over 11,000 dead, 20,000 missing in the floods in Libya. Before that, we had the earthquake in Morocco. So the Lord is visiting the world and plaguing this world with earthquakes, uproars of the people, famine, floods. And this is all biblical prophecy. And these prophecies are speaking. You know, and as the apostles say, they popping off like popcorn. You know, so hey, we got to understand something, man. We got to stay prayed up. We got to fast if we have to. And we got to measure the times, pursuant to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, the 1st verse on down, man. You know, because a lot of people is going to be taken in a great number, pursuant to 2nd Ezra 5 and 1. A lot of people are going to be taken in a great number, man. Over 11,000 perished from a flood. 20,000 missing. About 6 months ago, 7 months ago, over in Turkey and in Syria, it was a devastating earthquake and 50,000 plus died. We're in a time where the Lord is visiting the world in which He made, man. We're in a time when these prophecies are coming to pass. There's no time to be lollygagging. There's no time to be wanting to go party and have a good time, because we're not in a time of mirth. We're not in a time of having a good time. We're in a time of prophecy. We're in a time of these prophecies coming to pass, and we're in a time whereas the Lord is about to let these devils show their horns. Why do you think these devils are sharper than they sword, man? Why do you think these devils are in these rural areas, in these mountainous areas, target practicing? That's what you call our prophecies coming to pass. They sharpening that sword to make a sword slaughter. Ezekiel 21 verse 9 on down to 12, man. So you can't be ignorant of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just caught up in bullshit, not knowing what the hell is going on, man. Always wanting to party, always wanting to have a good time. You know, because that's not, we not in that time right now, man. That's not the spirit you should be in. That's not the spirit you should be in, man. Having a good time, wanting to party all the time. Hey, man, fast, pray, if need be, you know, stay immersed in these scriptures, man, because we are living in some heavy times, man. Look at the economy. The economy is circling in the drain. They about to really ramp shit up with this CBDC. They about to really ramp shit up with this serpent's juice that they're about to push on the people again. Pushing that fear tactic. So we got to be on point, man. And these things is going to happen because it's been prophesied to happen. And the Lord is not a man that He should lie. So all these prophecies are going to come to pass, man. We got to stay prayed up, man. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6, man. Thou shalt be visited from the Lord of hosts with earthquakes, thunders, storms, and tempests. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, man. Because that's what's happening. You don't see what's happening. You don't have a spiritual eye to see what's happening. These days to consider, something to consider, man. For you niggas out there, and we're not talking about the men that's and the women that's watching these videos and getting their house together, you know what I'm saying? No, we talking about the 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans who do not want to get right, man. That everything is a joke to them, man. Until Esau start clamping down and bringing hell upon you, man. Esau being the so-called white man. Because that's the Lord's whipping stick, pursuant to Psalm 17, verse 13. There's no escaping the judgment of the Lord. The Lord is going to use Esau to judge 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're not right in the spirit, man. You're not right, man. And you refuse to come back into the fold. Why? Because the Most High rejected you. The Lord don't want you. You got to come back in the kingdom. You know, in your right state of mind. You know, but hey, Isaiah 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with earthquakes, storms, and tempests, flames of devouring fire. What's going on in California with them brush fires? In Greece, in Spain, you have, in southern Greece, you have floods. Then not too long ago, it was brush fires in Greece. Look what's happening in Spain, floods. The Lord is visiting the world, man. But hey, there's not really catastrophes happening in America for now. But the Lord is saving America for last, because this great bitch, this great whore is going to have a sore judgment coming to her. And when that judgment comes, it's going to come, and there's going to be no remedy for any recollection of how you can bounce back from the judgment that's coming from Yahweh while Yahweh shot. It's just that simple, man. The Lord is visiting the world. He's judging, and he's bringing forth all kind of death, man. Because everybody that's perishing, the 11,000 that perished in them floods, that's a horrible way to go out, man. That's a horrible way to go out, to check out, by drowning, being pushed out to sea. A lot of people in their house, they were sleeping. 8 months of rain in six hours, that's judgment, man. 8 months of rain in 6 hours. A lot of them got pushed out to sea while they were sleeping. So they was pushed out to sea. They was drowning. Some probably got devoured by sharks. Because in them seas out there, there's sharks. Some got devoured by sharks. You know, swallowed whole by humpback whales. I'm just speculating, man. You see what's going on? And then like I mentioned earlier, in China, them floods that happened, 70 fucking crocodiles, man, escaped the farm. A crocodile farm where the Moabites was raising crocodiles, man. Only a few got captured, but the rest of them, they stood out there. That's why it's an order for people to stay in the house. Shit is getting crazy, man. Shit is getting crazy. Isaiah 28 and 2. You know? That's a part of, you know, prophecy too. Isaiah 28 and 2. The Most High got it's a terrible one, the storms and wind, roughly paraphrasing it. But we know, guess what? Everything is of the Lord. Even if Esau is using HAARP, High Active Oral Research Program, this nigga, are you okay, bro? Hey, man, you got this stupid ass Mexican behind me running the light and then blowing the horn at me because he's running the light. Anyways, that was just Satan, man. Nothing came out of it, you know. Just Satan doing this thing. But back to what's going on, you know, in the world. In Morocco, they don't want the United States help. Why? Because they don't want them in their business. Because there's a lot of resources over there. The same in Libya. There's a lot of resources over in Libya. in these Hamitic, in the land of Ham, they have different continents, different countries over there, but there's a lot of resources over there. And Esau is, you know, they may have used harp, so they can go over there and steal their resources, but they tell me, listen, we don't want your help. We don't want your aid that you want to send over here, because we know it's going to cost us. So keep your aid. And we deal with our own tragedy. Because everybody is up on game about Esau, man, the so-called white man. The only ones that's not up on game about Esau, the so-called white man, is you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, that's a part of the 2/3. But the elect is not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know this devil has an agenda. 2 Corinthians 2:11. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know this devil got an agenda. And he's pushing that agenda forward. But ultimately, that's the Most High dealing with Esau on the left-hand side. You got to understand, son, the Most High controls everything. There's nothing that the Lord don't have his hand in. There's nothing that the Lord don't have, you know, control over. The Lord controls everything. So it goes back to 2 Ezra 9:1, measuring the times. Being on point. When you see something on the news, you can marry it with the scriptures if it fits prophecy. If it have nothing to do with prophecy, let that go. Even if you see a fire in the house and the whole family perished, guess what? That was judgment from the Lord, man. Job 4:7. I prayed he over purpose being innocent. Or where were the righteous ever cut off? You see, you got to consider these things, man. You got to consider these things and consider it with a righteous mind, man. With a spiritual mindset. Because the Lord don't do nothing. He don't move without, you know, of course, man. If the Lord put somebody to death, it's because they was wicked, man. You know, whether in this life or in the previous life. So you got to consider everything, man. These are things to consider, man. Why is all these floods and earthquakes and upwards of the people is happening throughout the four corners of the earth? Why? These are things you should consider and ponder on. But only the elect is going to do that. Isaiah 6:9, the 2/3, the Lord have an angel that has blinded the 2/3 where they can't receive this truth, man. Even though they see the prophets of the Lord out there in the highways and the byways, even though they run across videos on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, TikTok, they can't get it. Because the Lord have that angel blinded you. So you can't get it. Dig that. You people have no clue on how the Lord get that. You don't know the Lord, man. That's why in the ancient word they call the Lord named Al-Shaddai. Al-Shaddai, he demon-like power. Y'all don't know the Lord. You think the Lord is all love. But no, the Most High is bringing all these calamities upon these different nations and judging them for their wickedness and for what they have done to Israel. So, hey, man, these are things to consider. Watch for more prophecies to come to pass, because all these prophecies are coming to pass in a fast rate, man. It's coming to pass quickly. So, fast, pray for more understanding. Fast and pray for more faith. Fast and pray that you're a part of the elect. But if you're not a part of the elect, you're not a part of the elect. There's nothing you can do about that. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakak Qudash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation you, Akemata, that push this word in truth and the sincerity. And with that, you know, hey, I got one more thing to say. One more thing to say. You got a lot of these women, they bucking up against this truth, talking shit on TikTok. Watch the videos. All you women out there that's talking shit about the Bible, y'all done went from, y'all was Christians, but now y'all done converted to dibbing and dabbing into witchcraft, man. You're gonna pay, man. You're gonna pay. There's no escaping the judgments of the Lord Yahweh Yahweh Shah. So with that, Shalom.